Ryan Poles has given the Bears a 4-year window where he can go all in on a quarterback with a rookie contract. The Justin Fields era is over, and Ryan Poles seems to have his sights set on drafting Caleb Williams #1 overall. I've spoken all along about the Bears being in a beautiful position whether they select Caleb Williams or trade the pick for a haul of draft picks. I didn't expect Justin Fields to only return a 6th-round pick, but Poles still should be able to add more picks in this year's draft by trading out of that #9 spot. With the end of an era becomes the beginning of a new era of Bears football. This is the true beginning of the Ryan Poles era. He has fully put his stamp all over the entire roster, and he chose which of the leftover Ryan Pace Bears that he wanted to keep. Justin Fields was not among them. It was basically just Jalen Johnson and Cole Kmet. We still have Tevin Jenkins and a couple other guys, but the entire roster has been completely made over in just over 2 years. This is now a new era of Chicago Bears football, and now that Justin Fields will no longer be a Bear, and Poles is going to be drafting a rookie QB, this time, that rookie quarterback is coming into an awesome position. And that's different for the Bears. That's not normal for us. Our last two first-round picks, Mitch Trubisky and Justin Fields, both entered terrible situations and had to learn a new offense in year two. This time, things should be different. It is important to note that we do have a head coach that's kind of on the hot seat right now, though. So the pressure to win is still on. But Ryan Poles has finally fixed the salary cap, and he signed a ton of value contracts over the last year, putting the Bears in a position to go all in. The flexibility of the past that I've spoke of a lot is no longer as much of a thing. Ryan Poles is going all in on Caleb Williams and making big moves by trading for Keenan Allen. And I think he should be very aggressive trying to improve the roster over the next few months. If we're going to buy into the rookie quarterback window, though, let's really dig into it. With Caleb Williams coming in, he's going to be cheap for just 4 years. And he's still more expensive than Justin Fields was going to cost this season. The #1 pick costs a little bit more than the number 11 does, meaning Ryan Poles has a window of 4 years to go crazy and go all in and try to get this team to a Super Bowl before he has to pay Caleb Williams. I haven't seen anything from Caleb to suggest he would be a bust. He seems like the real deal. You guys know I watched all of his tape. So let's make sure he has every opportunity to succeed in Chicago. Justin Fields went 3 seasons and never had the same offensive line or his starting five for 3 straight games. We need to make sure that doesn't happen for Caleb. We need to make sure we improve the offensive line, add depth, and more weapons to the offense as well. Poles has already gotten a head start on that, bringing in DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen, and Gerald Everett, but he can't stop there. This draft class is loaded with wide receivers, and he needs to use the NFL draft to grab a center and 2 receivers at least. I think Ryan Poles also put his stamp on Braxton Jones today as well. He said it earlier in the presser that he thinks Braxton Jones is a starter, and I think this move today clearly signals that he believed in Braxton Jones more than he did Justin Fields. So right now, Ryan Poles has shown us his chips. His cards are on the table. I've said all along, I think there's a good chance he falls in love with Caleb and he ends up being our quarterback. I just didn't think Ryan Poles was going to do it. One of the reasons I didn't expect this is because I don't think it's fair to put these kind of expectations on a rookie quarterback. And we don't have a veteran here like the Chiefs did when they drafted Mahomes. There's no Alex Smith on this roster. Brett Rippon is not the answer. But Caleb is different. So maybe they think he can handle the expectations of starting as a rookie. I just hope fans don't turn on him if he does struggle a bit. And I also hope fans don't blame him for Justin Fields getting traded. This is a business. Caleb had nothing to do with that decision. He's a young kid who just wants to play football. And Ryan Poles is trying to make the Chicago Bears a better football team. I've said hundreds of times now, I do not think I'm smarter than Ryan Poles. I'm not like some of those people out there. I will trust whatever decision he makes. He made his decision today, and I trust him. I won't lie, it scares me a little bit. I wish there was a way we could have used Justin Fields to somehow help us pair Caleb Williams with Marvin Harrison Jr. or Romo Dunze, but I guess we'll just have to watch Marv in another uniform. I just really hope that Ryan Poles takes advantage of this wide receiver class. Right now, if we draft Caleb Williams, we only have 3 draft picks. We have to trade down from number 9. Unless, by some miracle, Romo Dunze is there. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think there's much of a chance that it happens at all, actually. We do have that second rounder from the Panthers next year. Maybe we can use that to somehow move up in the draft or acquire an extra pick. But I think as of today, we're turning the page and entering a new era of Chicago Bears football. This is the Ryan Poles era. When he took the job, initially he set out to rebuild this franchise, and we've watched him do it from the ground up. There's only a couple players left on the entire roster from when he took the job a couple years ago. So this is now Ryan Poles' team. And it looks like Caleb Williams is going to be his quarterback. I still don't think anything's 100%. A couple of reports during the combine even said it's not that it's Justin Fields versus Caleb Williams. It's Ryan Poles deciding which of the quarterbacks he's going to draft because this quarterback class is so talented. So there's still a chance it could be someone else. But I do believe Caleb is the guy, and I think that decision is all but made. And I think fans should embrace this guy. He has elite arm talent and the upside to be a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. When is the last time we've been able to say that about a quarterback in Chicago? We might have thought Justin Fields had that potential, but after 3 years, he never came close to realizing it. Yes, he never had the same opportunity that Caleb Williams is going to get, but let's put this guy in a position to be great. And let's hope now that we have the best quarterback in the NFC North. Because what have we heard the last few months? We have the worst quarterback in the NFC North. We have the worst quarterback in the NFC North. Well, if Caleb Williams is even close to as good as most scouts think he can be, then he's easily going to be better than Jared Goff, Jordan Love, and Sam Darnold. Although the Vikings should be adding a new quarterback, but stay tuned, guys, because it's about to get really interesting, and I believe the Bears are going all in. And you're going to see Ryan Poles be more aggressive going forward as he tries to make sure the Chicago Bears don't repeat the same mistakes they have on quarterbacks they've drafted in the past. It's a new era of Chicago Bears football. Hit that like button for me, guys. Stay tuned. I have a ton more on the way. And until next time, bear down.